Okay guys, this is just going to be a quick demonstration on how quiet and stable that your MFD or MFT or any of the AKA machines can be if you take your time and get your settings correct. It's a really good machine. I'm going to walk up through this field here a little bit. As you can see, I'm alongside this stream here in this park. And I'm just going to walk up through here for a little bit and see if I come across anything. And I want you guys to listen to the machine. Now, as you can see, I've got some discrimination on there. I don't want the machine going off on scrap. Okay? No junk. I just set it to where mostly the higher conductive targets will ring in. Okay? So here we go. I'm just going to walk up through here. Now, you hear the machine. Let's see if I can get this down here where you guys can see too. Oh, now there was a little tick there. Nothing. There was another little tick. But you can tell by the sound of it, it was too short, too quick, and it cut off. Okay? But basically the machine's nice and quiet and stable. There's got to be something here that the machine's going to pick up. So we'll just keep playing here for a few minutes. A lot of activity in this park. There's got to be at least a penny or a dime or something laying around. Okay, listen to the machine. It's nice and quiet. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm getting a signal here. Can you guys see that? Or is there too much glare? Yeah, it's glaring. Let me see if I can tilt the camera. All right, you see that line, the holograph line? Couldn't get any straighter. And I'm getting like a 52, 53. Okay. Okay, and the machine's telling me I got a 99 at the top right here. So that's telling me that's something laying right on the surface. And by those, the ID numbers at 53, 52 with this 7 kilohertz coil tells me it's probably a penny, a US penny. Okay, all right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Where'd he go? All right, it's right there. And I got a funny feeling it's going to be like really, really shallow. No, I don't see nothing yet. Hold on. I need a cameraman. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know if can you guys see that? Right there. And I was correct. It's a US penny. Okay. Laying right on the surface. Okay. But the point of the video is just to let you hear it, hear the machine, and how stable they can be if you get your settings correct. Of course, I ground balanced and done all that before I started hunting, and I'll kind of give you a rundown of my settings here. Okay, you can see I'm in program number 3. All right, and like I said, I've got some discrimination. Yeah, and a lot of you guys, I think, are afraid to use that discrimination because you think that it's going to affect your depth. It does not. It does not affect your depth, and it makes for a whole lot nicer hunt. Okay, for me anyway. I mean, some guys, they like to hear everything in the ground, but after a while it gets kind of noisy. All right, let's go through some of these settings here. Okay, let me back off it. Can you guys see that? Kind of in the shadows here. I'm in the shade because it's awful hot out. All right, let me turn around this way maybe. There we go. That's better. This way a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, search mode. I'm running MM. There's my other settings. Auto tracking's on 3. Gain is on 8, so I'm up there. And it's still being nice and quiet for me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see the display settings. I've got the backlight on, contrast, accumulation 1, and the weak signal 1 to 7. Okay. Get on to sound settings. Sound mode, I'm running RT/ST, but I shut RT off just to make it a little bit quieter. Okay, number of tones is fine. LT bound is on 15. Volume of the weak signals at 9. LT volume's at 9. Okay. So those are the basic settings. Now, if we go into the BNF audio settings, I usually don't mess with those. I just leave those, factory. All right. Here's the tones and audio settings. Those are pretty much factory settings. I don't play with those that much, so I can get used to the same tones over and over again. We'll go down to other settings here. Okay, duration ST, I've got it all the way up. Okay, economy mode's off. MM rate's at 7. EMI filter's at 15. Okay. Now, I'm not saying these settings will work for your particular area. I'm just saying this machine can be set up to where it is nice and quiet. GS filter is 28. Zone GS is at 0. Okay, and of course I'm not running the deep settings. So if we go back, my ST is at 11. RT is at 0. Now I can put that on 1 and it still makes for a pretty quiet search. Okay. Excuse me, fellas. It'll still make for a nice quiet search, but today I wanted it completely silent and just take a nice leisurely hunt today, and anything that sounded off I was going to check out. Okay guys, thought I'd just put this on the forum because I know a lot of people they have a hard time getting their machine set up where it falses and makes all kinds of different noises when it shouldn't. Basically, if you get your GB right, your ground balance right, and get your other settings tweaked in, the machine's really stable and quiet. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.